You knew there was a traitor and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
You can barely stay on your feet. Just give up already!
Don't you underestimate me!
Oh, he beat him.
Please stop!
You too, huh?
Why did it have to come to this?
That's weird. I guess we'll see the curious case of Ava soon with the dandelions, but
Come to finish me off? Then make it quick.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission. We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through. But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you so much. However, we still might only be 4. I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are? What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us. That's the biggest betrayal of all.
I'd like to believe that Gula was simply carrying out his role. Aset, I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Understood.
I need to see that lost page.
he wants to, like, that's funny. He wants to see it. He doesn't necessarily wants to stop the traitor.
Why did you tell Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even bother you? Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
I had no idea. I apologize. I overstepped.
No. I shouldn't have snapped at you either.
What did Ira want?
I don't know exactly. He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes, they were scary. I was worried he'd do something awful. I knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then He turned around and walked away.
I see. And Gula? How is he doing?
I don't know.
Is she gathering information for Ira? Like, is she, like, if Eva tells her where Gula is she going to tell Ira, or is she legitimately surprised about Ira, like, chasing Gula around or whatever?
He's gone.
Someone's coming. They're headed straight this way.
Take care of him.
Him who? Who was she with? I didn't see. Was she with Gula?
Ira? Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
No, she was with Gula.
Tell me where he is.
But why? What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
Don't.
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it. All right. I'll go.
Oh, so he's gonna follow.
Gula, what are you doing?
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. My role is to find out who it is.
And that's why you went after Asad, because he's the one that bears, get it? The sigil.
I suspected Asad and went to confront him. And look what happened.
Why are you telling me this, Gula? I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why I need to find out.
But how?
By asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Then he'll have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why. The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world is doomed. But in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough. You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
She can't do it. She
I'm
won't.
sorry. I know you want the Master to return. But you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master, he forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see.
So we try to take Lux by force because he needs it.
May your heart be your guiding key.
school is on a mission to collect Lux.
Ah. That explains why Aset and Ira are as well. They're trying to maintain the balance. But that isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If everyone's collecting light solely for themselves, Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to
The war.
the Keyblade War.
And what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Light will expire.
Yeah, because everybody's collecting all of it.
Envy, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept. Ava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Right.
So, like, they just accepted that they're doomed and they're just gonna have to delay. Well, that's not great. Is that the case of Envy? Sorry, Ava? There it is. Okay.
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Not really.
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Hope? Master, what is it that you need me to do? Oh,
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization. Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
you really think that I'm the right person for this?
Ava, you're the only person for this.
I understand.
I really like Ava. I mean, I like Envy too. Envy is awesome, but I really like Ava.
Today you're here to continue with your training for our mission. This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different,
We've seen that cutscene too.
one made of dreams,
Holy crap. Okay. I'm actually freezing,
you
guys.
are our hope.
It's really cold in here.
A war will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
Oh, that was the case. That was the case of Ava. Was super short.
The
Case of
gazing eye?
Lushu.
It's not what it's called. Oh,
What then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not,
No name,
that
like a
Keyblade
nobody with no
does have
name.
an eye in it. My eye, to be exact.
Ew!
Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
No.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Good point. Guess you better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others.
Wonder what's in that
Then,
box.
when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right. I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
Yeah, of course we won't know. That's got to be like him.
But why?
You'll see.
Like, I bet you he's carrying the Master of Masters. He's carrying like his heart or something, like his spirit or whatever in that box. So like he can see the future and he can like revive at any point he wants to. Like whenever the box is open is whenever he revives and comes back. Wonder who's the who's his apprentice. I wonder. Also, like, why does like, so the Master of Masters has 6 apprentices and he gives like a animal mask to 5 of them, and the 6th one he's just like, nah, you're just gonna wear like a robe like mine and nobody's gonna see your face ever. Like, that's weird. And that's also weird that nobody else is like, huh, interesting. Also, this like a goat's face or like a demon's face on the Keyblade. Maybe it's a goat, actually.
May my heart be my guiding key.
That box said something. Oh, that's it. I have so many questions. It didn't really answer that many more questions. I mean, it kind of answered like how the clash came to be that we saw in Unchained, but like it didn't provide that much more info. Oh, Ira is Matt Mercer. What? That's so cool. I didn't realize it was him. Dude, Kingdom Hearts is so good. I like how they can weave like a very good mystery with the story. Like, it's always intriguing, but in the good sense. The outfits are fantastic. Even the idea of the foretellers, the look that they have. Obviously, the music is incredible. Like that. Listen to this. This is freaking awesome. I like the idea of like keys being blades. Like that's so badass. There's like darkness and light. Like it's that entire idea and universe in the world, man. I never want it to end. It's so good. It's so good. And I find it interesting too. Like it manages to be awesome on its own without even Disney. But if you add on Disney, like on top of it, it becomes also even better. Like it's just, oh man, honestly, that music, shivers, dude. I love the music so much. It's so good. I have to talk at the same time as it a little bit because I'm gonna get dinged on YouTube for that for sure, guaranteed. That's gonna be copyrighted. I mean, in fact, it's probably gonna be copyrighted anyway. But I mean, it won't be a strike, but it might be like a claim on the video, which is fine. But yeah, oh man, honestly. Everything about this is so good. I still think that it should have been a game though. Like that entire thing should have been a game. I mean, it is technically with Unchained and everything, but I mean, like it should have been like a proper 3D game. That'd have been so cool. Like imagine like a modern Kingdom Hearts game where you can create your character. Like that would have been so nice. With like actual real-time combat, like in more recent Kingdom Hearts titles and stuff. Oh man. Also, like I'm very curious to see where the story goes because I'm curious to see like how Missing Link is gonna work out. Like that new phone game they got going. Which I'm obviously gonna be playing. I wonder like how it ties into everything and like I wonder if it's called Missing Link because it's going to be the link between like that period and like the actual regular Kingdom Hearts games, like the first Kingdom Hearts game, for example, or something, or like Birth by Sleep or whatever. Like how does that connect to everything else? Or is it just like called that because it has like another meaning? Like honestly, they could have made an entire movie on like that was an hour long, but it could have been an entire movie, like a 2 hours long, 2 hours and a half long. I would have watched it. I don't care. Oh, dude, that's so badass. I want to go to the hotel theater like in the other app. Oh my, unlock characters. Oh, you use that knowledge to write the Book of Prophecies. No one knows whether its mischievous nature is calculated or true. It's obviously calculated. He disappears after bestowing 5 of his 6 apprentices with a copy of the book. Era, one of the master's disciple who receives a copy of the Book of Prophecies. He is a reliable Keyblade master and leader of the Union Unicornus. The master often makes fun of his serious nature. His role is to become the new leader of the Foretellers after the master vanishes. Envy, one of the master's disciples, receives a copy of the Book of Prophecy. She's virtuous Keyblade master and leader of the Union Anguis. She holds her master in high esteem. Her role is to watch over the others with a fair eye. He is a fearless Keyblade master and leader of the Union Ursus. Acid, that is. Though he tends to rely on his physical prowess, he has a pure heart and strong sense of justice. His role is to support their new leader, Era. Ava. Despite being a Keyblade master, she's often treated as a friend by other wielders due to her age. She's the leader of the Union Volt